Hey guys.
Datsun's driving.
Alright, so the carb finally came in for the Datsun. It's in this box. It's a nice Weber box. Box in a box. But gonna get rid of this old piece. I know some people say these are better, but I don't agree. So let's get the Weber in. Alright, straight into the unboxing. Comes with a DVD on tips and tricks for this carburetor. This is like the most old school thing I've seen. But we gotta watch this because it could help. What do you think? Is it gonna help us?
Old school, man. Come on.
Yeah, who sends DVDs anymore? Like, they could just send us a link, but that's sick. Got the old air cleaner off. Trying to figure out where to even begin. I have my dad reading the instructions, and then I'm looking at the old manual. This thing's sick. 77 came with the truck. We're trying to figure out which wire goes to the choke, which I think it's this one. Which the carb is gonna be this one back here. There's a wire gun to it. So once you figure that out, then I think we just got to start labeling the wires and whatnot, and then get it pulled off so we can get the Weber on. Old carb off the truck finally. Just a couple vacuum lines we had to disconnect, and then those bolts were hidden under like everything, which made it difficult. But then we got the adapter plate, and then this goes on the adapter plate.
Yep. Hey man, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Got the carb installed. Looks way better than that hunk of junk did. What do you think? Is it gonna run?
Let's see if it fires up.
Good news is, starts up, as you guys saw. Definitely needs some tuning. It's a little smoky in here, but you know, we'll be all right.
The next day.
So you guys saw, we put the carb in the truck, and then we test fitted my wheels. We got the tires off of them, and then threw one on to test fit, make sure they fit. And this thing's gonna have like perfect fitment. It's gonna look so sick. So I gotta order some tires for it. We got headers in this box here. I don't know if you can see them. Should be cool. And then brake kit, going disc brakes in the front. These are gonna be sick. Got some Willwoods, which is crazy. These on the truck? Yes. So let's go ahead and get these on, and then we should be able to drive this thing. Right away, take the wheel off, go to look at the brake lines, and if you can see, got some rips in them. That's probably part of the issue, because this thing, the brakes, you'd like push it and it'd be nothing, and then just everything all at once, and it'd get really hard. So, glad I didn't try and drive it like this. That's not safe. Also, I have like multiple beehives. Kind of gross. Ugh. Tell us, what do we got going on?
Hey guys, here we got some old technology.
He's a little special.
Yeah. I'm just here so I don't get fined from my boss.
That's me. We got the old brakes somewhat off, kinda. The wheel bearings look like they've been redone recently, right?
Yep. So basically, it's the old drum assembly, just old technology, shitty stopping power. Yeah. Basically, this whole housing is gonna come off. We got an adapter plate that's gonna adapt here. The caliper will sit like this. Rotor back onto the old hub will go back on. We're gonna clean all this shit up, and you'll see it when it's all together.
Should be sick. Gonna be able to stop because this thing's a race truck. Got the adapter on to mount the caliper to. And then we went to put the rotor on, and we gotta shave this down because it hits, which kind of sucks. But we'll do that. And then when we put the adapter on, we totally had it. This one on this way, and as you can see, it was rubbing. Found out that's why it's like that. So if any 620 people are watching this about doing this kit, make sure you put that on and then trim this edge. Other than that though, it seems to be going pretty well, knock on wood.
All right, we got the master technician here.
Yeah, this guy's putting me to work.
He's actually wearing gloves.
Yeah, that's
He didn't want to get
rare
dirt under his
occasion.
fingernails.
Yeah, I gotta look pretty.
So walk us through what you're doing right now.
So I pulled everything apart, then I got the adapter on, then I got the hub back on, packed the thing full of grease, and then I got the nut on, and then this little washer thingy, and then now I'm working on the cotter pin. And then this side, the bearing's good, but on that side, you tighten the nut and it like would bind up, so he thinks something's wrong with it. He's the one that did that side, so it wasn't me. Brakes are finally all done. I kind of forgot to film a lot, but they look so good. And we bled them. They feel way better than the drums felt. This side still has no wheel. They look sick on the truck. And I know this thing's gonna be able to stop super well now. And then now we're just trying to look about doing the headers. What do you think?
It's gonna be a project. What do you got going on down here?
What do you mean?
Uh-oh. He took the gloves off.
Oh, are you filming me?
No, I'm not filming you.
My gloves have been off. It's getting serious. Manifold is all out. That was a pain in the butt. Mainly for that guy. But we got it out. There's
Gonna
some
be
new tires.
sick.
Well, you get the gist. I gotta move
Yeah.
the exhaust.
Those are gonna look so good. Got the manifolds all separated, and I have stupid emission piece that goes on the intake, and we're trying to figure out if we can make a block off plate for this and not run that because it just looks horrible. And then that's the stock headers. The new ones are gonna look way better. The intake manifold is tiny. I wanted to get a new one because I had an Offenhauser one on my last truck, but they're expensive. So just gonna rock the stock one. Got the aftermarket headers. Brakes are on. So I'd say it was a successful day. Now it's time to do some research and then get that stuff back in here. We're making some block off plates for the intake manifold because the way these stock ones work is that part there bolts up to the bottom of the intake, which is weird. Emission stuff from the 70s, I guess, and kind of help with warming up the motor because it's got this little baffle in it. So it would either pump the air up to the intake or away from it. So we got to make a block off plate for that. So we trace that piece, and then we got to make one for the EGR as well. That way we can get rid of this gigantic thing, gigantic. And so we got that traced also. He got it cut out and then marked on the metal. Gonna use what, plasma to cut it?
Yep, plasma some shit out.
On one hand, I count the reasons I could stay with you and hold you close to me all night long. So many lovers' games I'd love to play with you.
Later.
Alright, we're gonna be working on repolishing the wheels. These things are not very shiny whatsoever. So we're gonna bring some life back to them. This one's the worst out of them too because I gotta try and fix some of these. Gonna take a hammer to that one. And then probably sand the edges, which we don't have that here, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I'll figure it out. Last night I went ahead and tried to clean up the wheels, and then it got late, so I didn't even end up touching the faces. But I started trying to clean off the backside, and I mean, it did not really clean up at all. There's just so much brake dust. So I got that thing with the purple pad. Gonna go ahead and hit that, which should take all that off because I want these to have like a brushed finish and then obviously polish the faces. So this Scotch-Brite pad is working so much better than normal Scotch-Brite. I mean by hand, because yeah, I mean I'll go through and clean it up obviously, but it's getting all the grime off. Like these things are gonna look brand new when I'm done. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, let's get a time lapse.
And hold you close to me all night long.
First wheel's all done, and it looks way cleaner than it did. I mean, it's obviously not like super great, but it looks a lot better. So we got a couple more to go, then we're gonna wash them, and then probably polish them tomorrow. It's kind of starting to get dark a little bit, so gonna clean them up tonight, wash them, and then polish them tomorrow, which is gonna suck. Well, I don't even know if I can get them all done tomorrow because polishing stuff takes so long. We also got the bent wheel fixed, so you can see, I mean, there's like little flat spots now, but they're not all marred up like they were. I think this was where the big one was, and it looks way better. Got the wheels all cleaned up. I had to hit the lips with gray Scotch-Brite, wet gray Scotch-Brite, so they're kind of like really dull looking, but that's what I had to do to get all the gunk out. I mean, you can see there's still a little bit in there, but I should be able to get that out with the polisher. I got one wheel already set up on the polisher, so yeah, let's go take a look at that. Here's the setup I'm working with. Got the wheel all laid out. Thing looks dirty like the rest. I got all my polishing stuff, and then clamped down, ready to rock.
So many lovers' games I'd love to play with you.
All right, we got first stage done on one wheel. It's taking forever, but I mean, these things are cleaning up so nice compared to that. I mean, I can see myself. It's pretty much a mirror. But yeah, so we got stage one done, and then also did the backside, so it's kind of like a little shiny. Nothing crazy, but just make it look a little better, more consistent. Yeah, let's go ahead and get those three done. I'm gonna hit them stage one on all of them, and then move on stage two, stage three. So, wish me luck. I'm gonna be black by the time this ends.
Several hours later.
Alright, I was really bad about filming because my dad was working on the truck while I was polishing the wheels, and polishing, not very fun to do, nor watch, to say the least. So we got them all polished up. I gotta go through and give them like one final wipe down because there's all the tire grease and goop from when they mount the tires, which we're running a 205/45 R16 on these, so they're pretty square setup. They look good though. Didn't want to go super stretched or stretched at all, I guess. And then this thing, we got the headers on, which they look sick. We built the block off plate here, and then there's one down here that we built. We got to mount that line to there still. We finished up, well, for the time being, welded in some new exhaust. It's not the best work, but it'll do for now. At least so I can test drive it, make sure this thing runs before we bag it. And then when we bag it, we'll go all out, like fabbing up the exhaust and all that. But yeah, so that's my fault, not filming a lot, but brakes are done, headers are on, carbs on, things running. Those are on, or well, they will be on in a second. And then it's test drive time. And then I also got one more surprise for this thing that you guys will see soon. Got the wheels all on. They look insane. This truck looks very Mexican with stock height and chrome wheels, but it'll be cool eventually. Dad's working on... What are you working on?
I'm just checking out the carburetor, make sure everything's good. Just fire it up and try and drive it down the road.
And then the little surprise I was talking about is a new steering wheel. Forever Sharp, they make a lot of truck steering wheels. My buddy drives semis and he's the one who told me about them. But I'm following the truck theme on this one. And I went with a wood grain wheel. Thing is so sick. 14-inch wood grain. It's a polished center. Looks sick. It's gonna look real good in the truck and better than the bus steering wheel I have now. I think so big. Boom. Out with the old. This steering wheel's so beat. I still have my one from my last truck. That was like mint. And in with the new. Well, I guess I gotta do the hub first. But, gonna do the hub, then the wheel. And then it's cool, they have a horn delete since most of the time these horns don't work anyway, so that'll look clean. Boom, new wheels in, and it looks so sick. The wood grain in there with the polished. I need new seats. I ordered OMP bucket seats for my BMW so I can put the bucket seats into this, because right now my leg is hitting the wheel, but this camera don't go out far enough. It looks sick though. Nice and polished. It's gonna be sick. And then I want to wrap this wood grain so it all kind of matches once I redo the interior. I've got plans for this. Y'all will see eventually. Got the truck all ready to go on its first test drive. I mean, other than when I pulled it around the dude's house, but that was not much of a test drive. Got her warming up, smoking out the garage. But yeah, wheels are on. We're having a problem with the brake booster. When I pump the brakes when it's running, it wants to die. So I think we have a vacuum leak somewhere that I got to try and figure out. And we checked all the lines and everything, and it still wouldn't fix it. So I think I got to order a new brake booster. But when we went online, they're all discontinued. We found one place that sold one. And when I tried to order it, it wouldn't go through. So fingers crossed we can get this figured out. Because if not, I don't know what we're going to do. All right, the Datsun's driving under its own power. It's a little sketchy, makes some weird backfires. We got this weird vibration noise going on, but it's moving. We need gas, we're on empty. My head's touching the ceiling. I'm like a clown driving this thing. But it moves, which is so exciting, and it's fun. Still needs to be tuned because it's not great, but we're getting there.
On that hand, there's no reason why it's wrong. But on the other hand,
Truck's parked away. First test drive went pretty well, I'd say. Look at this guy hiding from the camera. Went pretty well. The brake booster seemed to not be causing too much of an issue, but still is not 100% perfect. So, and the tune on this thing, I mean, it was backfiring like no other. So we gotta get it tuned, because I mean that carb's above our pay grade. I can tune a dirt bike, but this, So yeah, got to do that, and then drive it. Bucket seats for my Beamer should be here this week, and then we can put those seats in this so I can actually drive it. But I'm excited. then I got to drive it, make sure everything's sound in it, and then bag it. And I'm so excited for that. It's going to be a lot of work, but it's going to be sick.